In this video, I will demonstrate how to conduct product research like a professional using Helium 10 with a simple 3-step process. Now let's begin. This process consists of 3 steps, and the first step is to discover initial product ideas. To accomplish this, we will utilise Helium 10's black box tool. To access this tool, log into Helium 10 and navigate to Tools. In Tools, you will see a section called Product Research, and in this section you will see a tool called Black Box. Now click on Black Box to proceed. If you do not already have Helium 10, I've included a link in the description below where we offer 2 options. Either 10% off for life, or if you want to give it a trial for 6 months, we offer 20% off for 6 months, which is something I would recommend before making the full commitment. Additionally, I will pin this link in the comments for your reference. Once you are in the black box tool, ensure that the advanced option is selected instead of the simple option. We will be using the advanced version of this tool. Next, select the correct marketplace for your product. For example, Amazon.com if you are selling in the USA, or if you are in the UK, you would select Amazon.co.uk. Next, choose the category or subcategory of products you wish to search for. Clicking on this drop-down option here, it will display all available categories and their respective subcategories. But I recommend searching for products using this tool 1 category at a time in order to refine your search and get more accurate results. I will now demonstrate this process for a single category, and you should repeat this for each category or subcategory you want to examine. For this example, I will select the category Home and Kitchen, and if I wanted to then select a subcategory, I would press this arrow next to where it says Home and Kitchen, which will then reveal the subcategories for Home and Kitchen. But for now, I will just select Home and Kitchen, which is a very good starting point. Now, I will put in my price range, as this will refine our search to only show products within this price range, within the Home and Kitchen category. I would recommend a price range between $20 and $80 as a good starting point, as this is a suitable price range for an Amazon FBA product. Once you have selected the price, the next step is to choose the monthly revenue. For the purpose of this example, let's assume a starting budget of $6,000. To provide some flexibility, I would suggest selecting a monthly revenue range from approximately $3,000 minimum to around $12,000 as a maximum. Once you have calculated your monthly revenue, we need to add 2 more filters. These are shipping size and weight. To select the shipping size, choose just small standard size and large standard size, as these are the cheapest FBA fees. If you are selling in the USA, then your Amazon fees will be calculated on something which is known as dimensional weight. On the small standard size, the fees range from 2 ounces or less all the way up to 16 ounces, which will keep us in the small standard range for Amazon fees in the USA. However, if your dimensional weight exceeds this, you will then fall into the category of large standard size, which ranges from 4 ounces or less all the way up to 20 pounds. I understand that these weights actually overlap. However, this has been taken directly from the Amazon website. So if you are unsure what category your product will fall into, then please contact Amazon and they will clarify this for you. But it is my mission to just bring you the information. First things first, dimensional weight, also known as DIM weight, is used by Amazon to bill shipping charges. Amazon compares your package's dimensional weight with its actual weight and charges you for whichever is higher. So it's super important to get this right. Here's the simple formula that you need to remember. Dimensional weight equals length times width times height divided by 139. Make sure all your measurements are in inches. Now let's do an example together. Imagine your package is 12 inches long, 10 inches wide and 8 inches high. Now if you multiply these numbers, 12 times 10 times 8, this equals 960. Now divide by 139, which is 960 divided by 139, this equals around 6.9. Always remember to round up to the nearest whole number, which then gives us 7 pounds dimensional weight. Remember, Amazon will bill you for whichever is greater, either the actual weight or the dimensional weight. So always check both to avoid unexpected charges, as these fees do change over time. After clicking the search button, Helium 10's black box tool will review Amazon's entire product catalogue and display all products that match the specified criteria. The amount of results that are returned per search, if the results return the maximum amount, vary based on your Helium 10 plan. On the Platinum plan, the tool will display a maximum of 200 results, while on the Diamond plan, the maximum is 500 results. I personally like doing this and going through all of the results from searching a main category. However, if you have something more specific in mind, you may choose to run a search in black box for just a subcategory, or even a few subcategories to further refine your search results. As you can see, after hitting the search button and scrolling down, we can now see a list of products being shown. Now let's take a look. And as you can see, there seems to be a good variety of products with good revenue. I'm looking for a product that has potential, that ideally is small in size but high priced, so that the FBA fees or FBM fees are cheaper. Now I've found this product here called 5-pin prong hand control handset. It's selling at a price of $57.99 and it's only 4.1 stars. But this product is still generating $11,176.55. Let's go ahead now and check their 1-star review ratings. The reviews indicate that the product issue is that the remote is not wired correctly. What a big mistake to have on a product, but this is where you can step in and fix problems like these. First, ensure that you have the ASIN copied from the product listing. Then head over to Helium 10 Cerebro. Now ensure that the correct country is selected. Paste the ASIN in and click search. Now you can see a filters page with a few options that you can fill out. What I like to do is go to search volume and enter the minimum amount to search as 100. This means I know that every month at least 100 people are searching for specific keywords that are related to this product. Over here you can also see another option called organic rank. I'm going to go here and enter 1 to 16. This means it will narrow down our keywords for what this product is ranking for on page 1, as keywords ranking beyond page 1 will not be worth our time to investigate. Once these fields have been entered, press apply filters. Perfect. As we can see here, there are 18 keywords that this listing is currently showing up for on page 1. Now, if you click where it says search volume, you can filter the keywords by search volume from highest to lowest, so that we can focus on the keywords with the most traffic. Whilst the search volume is relatively low, this doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing, as if you are on a low budget, products like this example may be more beneficial to you, as this means you can order in smaller amounts but still obtain good revenue and profit to get started to move on to higher demand products in the future. As we scroll to the right hand side, you can see that this product is organically ranked for the highest searched keyword at rank 10. Although this is still good as they are on page 1, we aim to be at least between organic rank 1 and 6 for this keyword, as this means you'll have a higher chance of getting more visibility and more sales. Remember that this video is for educational purposes only, and this does not mean that this product should be considered a winning product. Always be sure to do your own research and marketing. This video is not financial advice. So now, after analysing our product result that we found to be a potential winning product, we will now go ahead and build a shortlist of several potential product ideas from the black box search results, each time repeating the process that I have just explained for the 5-pin prong hand control set. To gain a comprehensive understanding of demand, it is essential to analyse both current and historical data. By examining the search volume for a main keyword over various time frames, as well as its historical trends, we can determine whether demand is increasing, decreasing, or remaining stable. We do this by clicking the button at the right of each search volume for each keyword. This will then bring up a graph showing the search volume of the keyword. You can then click this drop down menu at the top left, which will give you the option to filter the keyword graph by either 30 days, 90 days, 1 year, or all time. Feel free to experiment with these parameters and compare the search volume trend over the various time frames to gain valuable insights into the market trends. Additionally, it is crucial to assess whether demand is seasonal, as this can impact sales consistency throughout the year. Now, there are some benefits to this, but personally I prefer to focus on products that are stable all year round. Ideally, demand should be increasing or stable rather than decreasing to ensure a consistent sales flow. Don't want to launch a product with decreasing demand? Be sure to check out the other keywords like this example and to see if they also have increased demand or decreased demand over time. To analyse the competition effectively, you need to look at product listings, quality of products, listing copy, and product images. Identify weaknesses and gaps in the market that you can fill. Use Helium 10 review insights to help with this process. Once you have identified a viable product idea, final step is to develop it into a fully formed offer that is more desirable than existing products in the Amazon marketplace, thereby allowing you to compete effectively. There are various methods to achieve this, but one approach is review hunting, which I will now demonstrate. To begin with, navigate to Amazon and select product listing. Next, access the Helium 10 Chrome extension and switch from X-ray to review insights. Note that it is essential to repeat this process for your top 10 best-selling competitors in your niche. From here, you will see that you can sort reviews by most helpful or most recent. I personally like to see most helpful. This is where customers can read reviews and upvote other people's reviews, such as good or bad. This highlights the product's positive or negative experiences, so it's important to go through and conduct your own research for all your main competitors. Product reviews directly correlate how well a product does and how, by having poor reviews, it can directly impact your sales, primarily by decreasing your star rating, as this is the visual representation of the quality of your product. By analysing customer complaints and praises beforehand, we can identify areas to improve and replicate successful features of our competitors' products, as the customer feedback is evidence of the successful features or negative features of the product from real life use cases. This helps launch a product with better reviews than competitors, allowing us to outcompete them. To summarise, let's review the feedback provided. It appears that several users have mentioned that the product works but is wired incorrectly. This is valuable information for us to consider moving forward. Upon further analysis, multiple reviews have highlighted issues with the product's wiring and button alignment being incorrect, resulting in negative product reviews. By taking this feedback into account, we can develop a product that is more suitable for its intended use case. For example, if we were to sell this product, we can provide clear instructions or demonstrations on how to install and wire it, thereby beating the competition. This should significantly reduce the likelihood of negative reviews and simultaneously provide your product with more positive reviews, resulting in better customer satisfaction, as well as generating higher sales than your competition, which is what we are all about here at Freedom Pass. It is our mission to help you stand out from the competition, especially if this is a common issue across all your competitors. By following this process, we can create well-developed product ideas that can be successfully launched on Amazon. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you found this information valuable and useful, please consider liking the video. It helps the channel more than you know. By supporting this channel, you help me provide more content just for you. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content like this in the future.